Recording in progress.
E, pô, foi muito mérito da Gen.G mesmo, né? Eles jogaram muito bem. Mas a própria Raven, que foi o nosso pick, foi o primeiro mapa, eu senti que a gente tava com o controle do jogo e meio que nós mesmos perdemos o controle, sabe?
Hello
Não
everyone,
forçaram
welcome to
nada.
the
Então foi
Champions
uma
Seoul
situação muito
post-match
delicada,
press
mas
conference.
eu acredito que
Today
pelo
we are
menos dava pra
joined
ter levado o
by
terceiro mapa.
FPX.
Obrigado. Thank you.
We will
Thank you
now
so much.
open the floor for
Next
questions from
question
remote media.
is
Please
from
use
Pedro Romero.
the Zoom raise hand feature if you would like to ask a question, and we will call you when it is your turn. Yes, question for Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Commiserations on the loss just now to Heretics. I just want to ask a question to Berlin. Obviously, the third map was a very tight affair. It could have gone either way. Unfortunately, it went the way of Heretics. What do you think went wrong for the team at the later stages of that map? And what do you think the team could have done differently at that same time stretch?
这个问题想要问到柏林选手，今天其实打得非常的焦灼，但是最后是 TH 获得了胜利嘛？那你觉得在比赛当中最后的那一些阶段发生了什么，会导致成这样的结果呢？
我认为我们可能调整的不够快吧，虽然我们也有做调整，然后也有应对的很好，但是当对面再进一步的改变一些他们的节奏啊风格的时候，我们并没有办法马上去知道他们想干嘛，然后去做一个很好的应对。对，然后还有一些个人的失误还有细节吧。对。
I feel like we didn't, our adjustment wasn't quickly enough. When our opponent they changed their pace, changed their play style, we just didn't able to deal with it as quickly as we can. And also plus some individual mistakes we make that kind of lead to the result like that.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Cecilia.
Hello, Cecilia from .esports. My question is for Autumn. I would like to get your thoughts on the chamber pick, on bind, and on the overall composition that you guys presented.
Yeah, the chamber pick is just like from the coach, and I thought it was also good, so we started playing it in scrims, and it's been working out well for us. And the comp overall, I think, is pretty good. Like we have a lot of stuff we can do with the Yoru and Fade and the Viper. It's good, pretty good, I think.
Thank you.
So much. Next question is from Arnab.
Hey guys, to Mr. Roshan on the loss. Just continuing on what Cecilia asked, I would like to know on the fade pick, especially on Abyss compared to Gecko, which most of the teams are running. This question is open to anyone who wants to answer. Why do you think that fade is better or similar to Gecko and Abyss particularly?
Would you feel like to repeat your question like a little bit louder? I can't hear you.
Is it audible now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I just can't hear clearly. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll repeat my question.
Thank
I
you.
just want to ask anyone in the room why they have chosen Fade over Gecko, which is the meta pick on Abyss particularly, and what's the reasoning behind it, and is it as good as Gecko, or comparatively, why like what's the thought process behind picking up Fade?
OK，所以在 Abyss 这张图上面，你们是选择了黑梦和 Gecko 的一个组合，那能不能跟我们特别的讲一讲，为什么会选择用黑梦跟 Gecko 做这样的组合呢？有没有什么特别的原因呢？大家都可以来回答这个问题。
他应该想问那个就是黑梦跟 Gecko 区别，但就是
没有 Gecko，
对我们没有 Gecko，就是没关系。那个就是我觉得这张图因为新出不久嘛，所以在阵容上它有很多带上去，就是还没有说有一个最好的阵容，然后也有因应那个队伍的风格，然后我们找了一个我觉得最好配合我们风格还有我们的打法的角色。那我觉得 Fade 跟 Gecko 都有好坏吧，只是说我们觉得 Fade 比较适合我们的打法，还有我们其他的角色，对，可以有多一点的搭配。
And because this is a pretty new map, we have things like there wasn't the best comps comes out yet. So we're trying to find the best compositions on this map. And I feel like there are both good ways for Fade and Gecko on these maps. So I kind of feel like we're just trying to say what's the best composition for Fade and what can Fade do good on these maps. So we are still exploring what we can do on this map.
And also,
Hey.
Ayang's goaded on the Fade.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you and all the best against Sentinels.
Thank you so much. Next question is from OnePlus Olivia.
这里是玩家电竞，想问一下阿阳选手，今天拿下冠军赛的第一个5杀有什么感受呢？
感觉蛮爽的。其实那个怎么说呢？训练赛经常打出来，就很简单，我觉得就是轮到我发挥的时候，我就不杀了。对，其实蛮爽的。就是当时打完的时候没有站起来，因为左边那个扶手被耳机线给挡到了，把我拉得很痛，所以蛮爽的。
好的，那期待你更多精彩的表现，谢谢。
So the question was, Ayang, you got the first ace in this champions. How would it feel? And Ayang's answer was like, it felt amazing. Actually, on scrims, it usually happened on me. I think it's pretty easy for me to get ace, but I didn't stand up at the time because my earphone wires just whacked me out and didn't able to stand up. But it was still felt amazing for me.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Fenita, The Green News.
Hello, I'm Finita Mede from Real News, and I wanted to ask about how do you evaluate your performance during the match or all the match? What aspects do you think you work well, and which ones do you believe you need improvement for future matches? This is for anyone in the team. Thank you.
OK， 这个问题大家都可以来回答。是怎么来评价今天这场比赛你们的表现的？然后觉得在比赛当中有哪些做得好的地方，以及有哪些做得不好的地方，可以来进行一些提升和进步的呢？
来回答吧。我觉得今天大家双方10个人，大家的发挥都挺好的。可惜我们就是在一些关键局的时候，他们可能表现的比我们出色一点，然后拿下一些关键局，导致我们最终输掉了比赛。但是大家今天打的都挺不错的，可能一些小细节或者说一些临场的东西，我们需要回去复盘总结一下。
He think both of the teams plays really well today, and it's just is Nathan D said, and he said it's just there was some key rounds we didn't able to close out, and our opponent just get those key point. And I feel like in today's matchup we have something didn't do well on our details and our instinct reactions, and we definitely gonna improve that when we review today's matchup.
Thank you so much. Now we have a question here in the room. So.
Hi, this is Soki from VLR. This question is for Berlin. First off, commiserations on the very, very tough loss today. I hope you can feel a little more content with the fact that the entire media room here was cheering for you guys throughout the entire match, especially on Lotus. It got very exciting in here as everyone was rooting for you. This question is, so for you, Berlin, with the loss today, you get to play against 10s in the lower bracket. I just want to know, your opinion on playing against your role model for the first time ever in an official.
这个问题是想要问到柏林选手，那在下一场比赛当中，你是有机会打到 Sentinels，一直面对到你的偶像 Tens，那这也是你们第一次在正式的比赛当中相遇，有什么感受呢？有什么想法？
首先我就先谢谢大家在这边帮我们支持，然后帮我们加油吧。然后很可惜今天输掉了，但我觉得是有个机会可以打 Tens，但我现在已经觉得，输给 TH 2次，觉得 Tens 随便我们就拧过去，然后我要再打 TH 一次，对。
And first of all, I really want to say thank you to all of your cheering and for your rooting for us. And I think it's really a pity for today's matchup. And I think we when we face we definitely gonna get through. When next time we face against TH, we're gonna just win the game and do it again.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Pedro Romero.
Yes, got a question this time over to Autumn. Time and again throughout this year, especially on the international stage, this team has been able to get so close to winning over the likes of just now Heretics and then other notable teams. Example Genji and also Heretics again back in Shanghai. But you guys have not so far. I've not been able to finish those kinds of matches with a victory. That said, what do you think has been prohibiting the team from just taking that extra step and overcoming, these aforementioned teams? Do you think it's mental? Do you think it's just the team not being able to be clutch at those critical times?
I think there's no real difference between us and Heretics, if I'm honest, and other teams. I think like we ask like any teams we practice against in APAC, I think they'd say we're a really strong team, and I think the only difference is we just lose some key rounds and just that really. I don't think there's much difference between us and them. I think we verse them like 10 times, maybe 5 times we win, maybe like I don't know. I think it's a lot closer than people think.
Thank you so much. And last question is from Antonio Sommer from Nerditude.
Thank you so much. My question is for anyone who wants to answer in the team. Aren't you guys scared of falling in Avis and getting clipped for TikTok?
Antonio, I think that we lost you. Can you repeat the question, please?
Hi, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My question is for anyone who wants to answer the question. Aren't you guys scared of falling in Avis and getting clipped for TikTok?
Sorry, could you please repeat again?
Or if you want, you can write the question in the chat and we can read.
Thank you so much. Okay. Aren't you guys scared of falling in Avis and getting clipped for TikTok?
So 这个问题是给所有大家都可以来回答。然后在那个优碎低估这张这张图上面，你们会害怕掉下去吗？以及就是
你们会害怕掉下去，并且这些片段被放在抖音上面传播吗？
Of course, no.
I think if we were doing some play, like outplay, and we fall down, and we fail fail the play, and we fall down, I think that's fine. But if you just fall down in like dumb way, then maybe.
What was the question?
Okay.
How many?
question is, are you scared? Autumn, do you want to know the question?
No, that's all right. It's all good.
That's okay.
越是害怕的事情，就越容易发生。
And the things we scare the most, it's usually will happen. That was Ion's answer.
Cool. So, okay. Thank you so much for FunPlus Phoenix. And also, this concludes the first press conference. Please stand by for the next press conference, which will begin shortly. Thank you so much.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Oh, I'm not even the camera. You don't need me. Okay, yeah. I can leave. No?
Hello, everyone.
Tommy, come to the middle.
Yeah.
There's a space in the middle.
Proper.
You can share our microphone. Nice, there we go. Bro, now you're cutting me out. What the hell?
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, please give the welcome to Team Heretics, and thank you for coming today. And we will now open the floor to questions from remote media. Please use the Zoom raise hand feature if you would like to ask a question, and we will call you when it's your turn. So we will start with Pedro Romero.
Guys, I want to start off by giving my congrats to you guys for the victory, just now over FPX. I was a little worried, at the start of it, since I didn't see Miniboo, but now that you guys made some room for him, now I feel confident to ask a question to him. And so that said, Miniboo, this question, you returned to the international stage. Of course, obviously you weren't in Shanghai. Now you're here in Seoul. Just want to ask you, how's the experience been like for you to just return to this stage with the rest of the team, and how different must it feel for you, compared to when you were in Madrid?
I mean, I was a bit sad not going to Shanghai, like obviously. So I'm really happy to be here in Seoul. And there was a chance that we don't qualify for Seoul, so I was a bit worried. But when we qualified, I was so happy. And here in Seoul, playing on the stage is like my dream come true. Champions, oh my God, Um, and yeah, different than Madrid. In Madrid, we lost. Here, we won at least one match, and I hope we're gonna keep winning further into the event. I feel really comfortable, even though maybe I didn't show it individually, but I really feel comfortable in my team and myself. And yeah, coming to the next match, I think we're gonna win against Genji.
My team will clap you.
Okay, thank you so much. Next question is from SkyQ.
Hi. So first of all, congratulations. This question goes to Miniboo. So I just wonder why you did not pick Neon for today's matchup.
Okay, so I'm the new bench fish now. All questions to me. Okay, so I didn't pick Neon. Just so you know, guys, when we load into the game, like we decided the comps before, so it's like not my choice. It's like the whole team's choice, So I know with the team we decided that I'm gonna play other duelist at least on these maps. So yeah, that's it.
So much. Next question is from Snet, the Sport Hida.
Thank you so much. First of all, congratulations on the win, guys. My question is for Boo. So on Lotus, we saw a role switch between you and Wood. Just wanted to know why that decision was made and how effective do you think it ended up being?
Honestly, I think the main reason was why not. We just thought about it. I did play Fade last year when we had a WoW and he was the smoker, and I enjoyed it a lot. And we were like, let's just try it. Maybe we're gonna feel more comfortable as a team on the map. And we tried. I knew that I'm gonna like it. Wood did play Omen before a lot, and yeah, it just worked okay.
Yeah,
But
one
we are
day
like,
Boo
let's
just
go.
come to me and said, I like Omen. Sorry, I like Fade. You like Omen. Why we're not changing? And I said, yeah, let's change. That's happened.
Yeah, we just tried it in scrims. It worked. And now we tried it in officials. I think it worked. Like, even though the match was close, it wasn't about the roles. Like, we both played our roles well, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it's more fun. It adds more depth to us. Maybe more scary for opponents that now we can switch roles. I don't know. But yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Cecilia Sucati from Dot Esports.
Hi everyone, Cecilia from Dot Esports. My question is for Coach Neil. A couple of weeks back after the Vitality match in Berlin, we had an interview in which he said you could feel the difference in your guys' scrims because you were very, very exhausted. And in that sense, having a couple of days off instead of going to the finals was kind of a blessing. After those days off and today's wins, how is the team feeling going forward for the competition?
Yeah, I think it was true. I could feel it in the scrims. I think the boys could feel it as well. It was mostly just because we've been going non-stop, and I think like changing Patty in and Patty out, it wasn't easy in the sense of like we had to do twice as much theory. We weren't really getting much time off, and yeah, like even though we only had, I think it was 3 or 4 days off back home, yeah, basically just no one went on their PCs, no one touched the game. They just went touch the grass a little bit, I guess. And yeah, I think it's helped a lot. Like everyone's rejuvenated, and yeah, I think it's I think it was good that we got a few extra days off.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Valeria.
Hello, guys, and congratulations with the win. I have two questions. My first one is, did you expect this game to go to best of three, like to all three games and also overtime? What was like the most critical moment today, and like what's the biggest surprise? Maybe you surprised yourself today. So, can you please reply, and then I will ask my second question. Thank you.
I can answer. I don't think we expect any number of maps before the game. We are just ready to play. So no. And I think the critical point, honestly, for me was when the attack was on Lotus, like 10-10 or something, like the last attack was, or Weber said some inspirational words that we don't need to play perfect, which is better. So let's go and prove it, basically. I don't know. It was nice. It was believable. I think it was impactful. So yeah, that was it for me.
For me, the shocking part was when Benji killed 4 on 3 with Sheriff.
That's 3.
That's so true.
Okay, it was 3 plus headshot wall bank for 100.
That was clean.
So basically 4.
Thank you guys for sharing these insights with us. And my second question is, it's a little bit theoretical, but if you could choose between Gen.G and Sentinels as your opponents in the next round, who would you choose and why? Thank you.
Go.
No.
I was going to say Gen.G. Go.
You will say GG. Go. No, I will say Sentinels.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
man, Gen.G is most consistent and strongest team in the world right now, and I don't want to face with them. I mean, I want for my revenge, but theoretically, we need to want Sentinels for qualify playoffs easily.
I mean, yeah, but we don't care who we play against, right? You know.
Honestly, I wanted Genji because I didn't play against them, and I think playing against them will be fun. You know, beating them will be fun.
I think it'll be a good test. I feel like FPX, you know, like they're a Chinese team, they're a good Chinese team, but they don't play like super normal. I think it'll be a good test to see, you know, what level we're at. So.
Okay, thank you for different opinions, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Karsa.
Kasa，
哎，hello，
Hello，
我想问一下 Woot，就是他再一次面对 FunPlus， 觉得他们有没有变强？然后还有哪个选手给他们印象最深？
This question for Woot. After Master Shanghai, you play against FPX FunPlus today. Do you feel they are getting stronger now? Who impressed you most today?
I think it was literally the same. I felt literally the same. Like, it was hard match. They were shooting well again. They were overpicking again. It was annoying again, and it was overtime again. So it was literally the same. I think that's mean we can go to finals.
And the last question is, who impressed you most today?
Surely it's A.
Yang.
Yeah, he was shooting well. Yeah. Like especially in the abyss. Yeah. Insane. Like you couldn't react.
好的，乌的说，其实我感觉FunPlus 和之前我们面对他们的时候，打的是差不多的，他们的对枪依然对得很好，其实跟当时我觉得没有什么区别，而且我希望如果是和之前一样的话，我希望我们这次冠军赛也能走到决赛，
论今天是哪位选手给他的印象最深，是他觉得是阿阳选手，尤其是在幽邃地窟这张地图上面，给对面留下了深刻的印象。Thank you, Wood.
Thank you.
OK，好，谢谢。
Thank you so much. Next question is from Benita.
Hello, Infinita MB, and I wanted to ask two questions. But first of all, congratulations on your victory. This match was very closely contested, and especially the final game. I wanted to ask, first of all, what do you think about which were the key factors that lead you to win? This is a question for anyone on the team.
Maybe
Thanks.
Anas answer. He didn't talk yet.
No, I don't. Neil or Boo, go for it.
I think it was a tough game, but individually we played really well. I think we played a lot better individually than we did in stage 2. And again, I think that's down to being a bit more rested. But we communicated well. I think on the map, even the map that we lost, we still communicated well, and I think we can learn a lot from that map, and that's all I really asked for, to be honest. And then I think we just did what we do well, in the sense of like we thrive under pressure and we don't crumble. I think the boys are getting really, really good at that. Like when the pressure's on, they are starting to learn and they're really embracing it. And I think that's what pulled us through in the end. In the overtimes, they kind of stepped up another level and closed it out. So it was just a good game from us, to be honest. We can do better for sure, but for our first game back official wise, it impressed me.
Thank you so much. My second question is, was there any point during the match wherein you felt like you might lose? How did you handle this situation?
Not really. I don't think me or Weber, for example, have time to think about losing. It never really crosses my mind, even if we're 12-1 down. I never really think about it. So I don't really think it crossed my mind. I always have the belief that we're going to win. And especially when we have tac pauses left, I know that we can pull a couple of rounds at the back. So yeah, it doesn't really cross my mind, to be honest.
I think it's same for players as well, no? Like nobody thinks that we're gonna lose the game.
I mean, yeah, even on 11-12 on Lotus when we were down, it didn't cross my mind that we were gonna lose. We still stayed super calm, which I think is the most important thing. And yeah, I think that's why we ended up winning the overtime on Lotus as well.
Like if you think that you're gonna lose the game at some point in the match, like that's when you're gonna crumble and you cannot play the game, because all you think is gonna be, oh, we're gonna lose. Like you cannot play like that. This game is not working like that, in my opinion. You need to believe, like always, even if you're down like 0-12, So
thank you.
Thanks so much for your answer. So last two questions, Cecilia.
Hi again. Very quick question for all of the players. I've seen a few comments online on Twitter specifically on you and other teams players commenting on the peripherals, computers, and connection there at Champions. Since those statements were made, did something change? Did the teams talk with Riot about it? What's the situation right now?
I can answer. I think the main thing that I would like changed personally for like these international events is the monitors. I think getting a 360 Hz monitor would be quite ideal. But 240 is not too bad. But to be honest, it's not been like the worst. It's been okay. We're kind of used to it from playing other international tournaments. So yeah. But no, not anything's changed.
Can we give a brand name?
No.
No.
But thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Last question is from Arnab.
Thank you. Congrats, guys. My question is from Dilzinho mainly, but anyone can chime in if wants to. This is the second time you guys are facing FPX. In Shanghai as well, you guys were playing mostly against Chinese teams. how different was this game compared to Master Shanghai, especially against FPX? Did you guys saw any changes? And for preparation, did you guys kept in mind the previous games which you have played against them? And was it a drastical change, or was something that you guys expected?
I think I agree with what Woot said earlier. I don't think much changed at all from when we played them last time. Their playstyle is still the same, but that's not taking anything away from them. I think they're just a very, very good team, to be honest. I think they could have went very far in Shanghai as well. So we expected a tough game. It was probably one of the toughest games we had in Shanghai. So we respected them. They didn't change much on Lotus, but obviously we put them on Abyss and we didn't have that in Shanghai. They changed up their brain comp, which was nice. They had some very good ideas and they played really well against us on Bind. So yeah, I don't know. It's not like anything negative, you know. I think it was very, very similar to how we faced them the last time. Very close games, very tight games, but they are a very, very good team. So it wasn't a surprise.
Oh, thank you so much. With this question, we conclude this press conference. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.